Hey Creekside, I'm Kate Nystrom.
And I'm Eric Sorensen.
This week on Knight's Life, we take a look at the Junior Gentlemen's Club.
We see what regrets the seniors have.
And we also say goodbye to our senior year.
Nightline starts
now.
KNN.
KNN.
This is
KNN. KNN. And this?
KNN.
KNN.
This is
KNN.
And this is the Nightly News Network.
As winter guard comes to an end, the seniors are saying goodbye to the rest of their team.
Did you know that Michaela Taggart was voted the team clown?
I do now. Here's Sydney Morin with the story.
Like football scouting, Michaela was contacted by Georgia Southern's color guard director for a spot on their guard.
I went to a color guard camp in Alabama at the University of Alabama, and when I mentioned it on my college resume for Georgia Southern, they thought that was really good. And they were like, you took the time to go out of your state, out of your comfort zone to a whole nother place to get extra lessons and learn more, and that's really amazing.
There's two things I really like about Michaela. One is that when we're like having a bad practice or it's like kind of like we're upset, she's really good at getting us motivated to like go on. And another thing is when we need to be serious, she's really good about just like bringing us back in and really teaching us what we need to learn.
Michaela, I have a lot of things about her. She's one of the captains on the team. She's great. She helps me with everything. She's a rifle captain, so she helps with the rifle and everything.
Michaela's hard work hasn't gone unnoticed. This is Sydney Morin reporting for KNN.
Most people have heard about junior gentlemen, but what actually goes on behind the classy ties they wear every month?
Here's KNN reporter Brittany French with the story.
Well, we do lots of different things in Junior Gentlemen, and it's really not that I do anything, it's what the gentlemen do. I just kind of help organize it all. They do different service projects where they raise money for different charities. We recently just got finished raising $500 for Dreams Come True right before the holidays.
Junior Gentlemen really is just a community. It really takes just the bond that I have with friends and other junior guys who I might not know as well, and just brings us together and gives us an opportunity to get to know each other better and really just have a great time together, have more school spirit, and do what we can to make a difference.
One of the things that they do, which is the reason why a lot of guys join, is they do a lot of activities outside of school.
We actually had a volleyball tournament the day that we got out for the first semester. After the last day of exams, we all went over to Gators Dockside and had lunch. And then we had teams picked and went over and had a volleyball tournament.
Favorite thing was playing in the Junior Gentlemen basketball game because I feel we just did great and we gave it a great shot. It was a close game and it just really started the year off strong.
Favorite part is probably the dress-up days. I don't know, I just love getting in the ties and pants, and especially when it's cold out so I don't sweat. I can get like a quarter zip jacket going. I can get a lot. I like it.
When you dress up on the second Thursday, it makes females come to you, and it's just a constant harassment week after week because they're like, oh, he's in Junior Gentlemen. I want to be with him right now because that's the cool thing to do.
The guys in Junior Gentlemen recommend that all the upcoming juniors join this club. This is Brittany French reporting for KNN.
Ever wonder what the Engineering Academy can do for you?
With Creekside's Engineering Academy, your curiosity can become a reality. Here's Lexi Whitwer with the story.
Of the 4 academies at Creekside, the Engineering Academy has grown into one of the most popular.
Primary goal of the Engineering Academy is to get students interested in the engineering technical fields and to prepare them for college and or going straight to the workforce.
And so there's a lot to learn, but it's basically all about improving society and seeing where civil engineers can help out.
Some students at Creekside participate in the Engineering Academy because of the many benefits it has to offer.
It's helped me because I've learned a lot of
different softwares that most engineers use, and I've also learned techniques and equipment that engineers use, and I've had hands-on experience with a lot of stuff.
It taught me to be curious and to look at things in a different light.
Building cool new things is one of the many advantages of being in the Engineering Academy. This is Lexi Whitwer reporting for KNN.
And I grew out my hair, and he has it short now, but a year ago his used to be long and mine used to be really short.
He's a little chubbier. He has longer hair and he wears glasses. I don't know, he's like half an inch taller than me.
I don't even know. We're literally like nothing alike. I guess we have the same parents. We're both girls, so pretty much.
We both have different styles, I guess. We have different friends. Nothing makes us the same.
We're complete opposites. There's nothing the same between us. Yep.
Our noses, I guess, are different. From me and my sister, my brother doesn't look like us at all.
Despite looking the same, many twins have varying opinions of one another.
We're pretty chill, you know. It's kind of been the same ever since we were little.
We eat. I don't know. We just like to chill around and sit and hang. I don't know.
Just because they look the same doesn't mean that they are the same. This is Josh Delporto reporting for KNN.
Well, it seems the school year is coming to an end for the seniors.
That it is. On the very last episode of Gal Code, the seniors discussed their college plans as well as some of the things they might miss from here.
As you can tell, we don't get along all the time. Mainly because she's going to FSU. Okay. See, this is what people who go to FSU do. They do stuff like this.
Over the last 3 or 4 months, I've picked a college like 11 times, and there were like 11 different colleges.
I'm going to be going to FSU. I'm going to be majoring in mechanical engineering.
I'm going to University of South Carolina for track and field, and I'll be majoring in pharmacy.
I'm going to Valdosta State, and I'm going for broadcast journalism.
Let's talk about how I'm going to FSU and I don't have to be here anymore. Not in high school. I'm my own man.
Eventually I decided I'm going to Birmingham Southern College to play football after I decided to stop playing football for my entire life.
I'm breaking the bird's nest.
What do you not like about here?
It's Jacksonville. It's hot. Nobody knows how to drive.
Tallahassee's hot too.
I'm going to study telecommunications and broadcasting.
You might not get very far with that with a UF degree, but...
Well, tell Dan Hicken that, because...
And who's Dan Hicken?
I'm going to Appalachian State in Boone, so I'll be 9 hours away, and me and Daniel are going to be like 10 hours away from each other, and I don't know what we're going to do without each other.
9 hours and 9 minutes.
I'm excited for visiting my best friend at college, and we're gonna have fun and watching her run, and I can't wait. And then I'm gonna be on a sideline interviewing her. It's gonna be a great life, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I think the one thing that I'm gonna miss from high school is like the small class atmosphere.
Being on my own is gonna suck because my mom's made my lunch all throughout high school.
I'm just excited to be up there. Those are my people. So I'm excited.
Those are my people.
They are. Okay, I went up there and they were all like really normal, which is like that's me.
Well, I'm gonna miss being in class with my best friend. You know, it's gonna be boring because I'm not gonna have her.
Are we not normal?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
That's exactly what she's saying, Creekside.
It's cool going to some place where I'm not gonna know anybody. I'm gonna have all new friends.
Like I'm not saying that people here are weird, but like you kind of are. But like they're like normal. They're nice. They're
mountain
like
people.
Caring.
I am absolutely stoked for the football games.
I won't miss school here or like lunch here. I'm gonna miss that.
I plan on being, by the time that I graduate from FSU, being one of the dudes that covers themselves in red/gold glitter. Seems like a pretty prestigious position to be at FSU, and I want to be one of the glitter boys.
I don't even know why you'd want to go up there, because the only time I've ever been up there I got a concussion, because it doesn't snow, it was ice.
Does that mean I'm going to get a concussion if I go
so.
up there?
So at FSU, they have this really cool program called First Year Abroad Program, and you have to apply to it. I applied for it. Yes, thank you for listening and engaging in my story.
Is anyone going to South Carolina here? No? Okay.
You're just gonna go by yourself. Yeah. But I'm gonna visit you.
Yeah. I applied for the First Year Abroad program at FSU and I got in, so I'll be doing my first year in London, England, and then my summer semester I am able to split it up into Spain and Italy.
I think my plan is that I'm just gonna go on ahead and really embrace the freshman 15.
No one cares about Alabama.
On so many levels am I not gonna miss Sydney in high school.
Because it's really hard to not gain weight when you're living on a diet of ramen noodles.
Like, I could go to college and get arrested and get kicked out and have nowhere going in my future, and if that meant I wouldn't have to see Sydney again, I'd be completely okay with it.
Yeah, Gainesville sucks. That's the main thing about this.
How many times have you been to Gainesville?
Gal Code.
I'm gonna miss making gal code.
Oh yeah, shout out to Tiffany and Ashley. Like, honestly, we're gonna miss you guys.
I was gonna say shout out to them first.
Okay, well, you were last.
Tallahassee for a reason.
It's a swamp and it actually smells like one. Like if you walk onto that campus, you have to plug your nose literally the whole time. It smells so bad.
I'm gonna miss Meemaw. Come here.
What?
We're gonna miss this lovely lady.
I'm gonna miss this woman.
She's
I'm
like
gonna
my
come back and
second
visit
mom.
her.
Go Gators. Gal Code.
Seminoles. Gal Code.
Like we said earlier, the seniors are almost done.
Yes, we are. And we asked some of them if they had any regrets.
This is Kate. She's super great. This is Kate. Asks a...
If you could change one thing about your high school career, what would it be?
I would choose a better prom date than I did last year. Shout out to John Garcia for standing me up.
I wore Heelys more often. If I did that, I feel like it would have been a better experience.
I agree.
I would do more hood rat stuff.
I would probably have joined like a team sport just for the heck of it.
Probably not coming to school at an ATV for that day.
I do remember that actually.
I would paint a picture for Miss Bunchu of something chemistry because she's a science nerd.
I'd actually try to do good in school.
Me too. Okay, if you could change anything about your high school career, what would it be?
Every choice I've made, I regret. I'd be a good football player.
I don't know what I would do, to be honest.
I think I'd really want to make more friends.
Probably not take dual enroll gov.
Is this rolling? Okay. Is this like football? Is it sports? Like what is this? Like is it academics?
I mean, you can do whatever you want.
I would have showed up and made every day a Creekside Night Day. I feel like if I could go back and change one thing, I wouldn't change it for the world, you know? I don't even know what I'm saying.
If you couldn't already tell, we are dedicating this Nightline to the seniors.
Tom Cruise and Griffin Pratt put together this video as a farewell.
Here it comes. Here comes the beginning of the rest of your life. Here comes your independence, your freedom, your liberty, and your future. Here comes the start of a new adventure with all new surroundings and all new people. Here comes the discovery of you and your capabilities. Here comes forever. But there it goes. There goes the comfort of your mom's hug when your heart has been broken. There goes the Friday night lights that will forever brighten the stadium you consider home. There goes your best friends and the convenience of driving to their house at 2 a.m. to go to Waffle House. There goes your family, and waking up to see all of their faces every morning. There go your dogs and being able to hear their excited barks every time you walk through the door. There go your final days in those hallowed halls that will always define the person you became. There goes the uniform you played in for 4 years now. There goes the last pitch, shot, goal, or pass you will ever make on that field or court again. There go your senior prom, your last exam, your graduation, your summer, and the goodbyes. There goes your familiarity and all of the people and places that fell alongside. But there is so much going forward, and there is so much to look toward. But slow down and keep everything you have right in front of you in focus. Because before you know it, all of who you are will become all of who you were, and who you will become will begin to make all the difference.
Senior year to me meant, I guess, the time that everything started coming together. Like all your hard work that you've been doing for the other years prior to this, it's all coming together so you can get accepted to college or join the military or wherever you're doing. But more importantly, it's also the time where you're going to be hopefully making the best memories with your best friends that you'll remember for years to come after this.
Senior year means a lot to me because, it's just a build-up of the 4 years in high school. You can look back at, growing up, coming in as a 9th grader and not really knowing what to expect, and then 3 years later you see where you've come, see all that you've done, and can be proud of what you've done as a high schooler.
To me, it's kind of like a last hurrah at high school, kind of a way to just remember people and enjoy the times you have with people, and I think it's going to be a good thing to look back on to see where we've all come from 20 or 30 years from now.
Senior year to me, it was kind of something I've just kind of been waiting for the past 12, 13 years of my life. So finally coming in and being able to it's just my final year, it's like the end to it all and stuff.
Senior year was pretty bittersweet. It was the end of one chapter and the beginning of a new one, which is pretty exciting. But I'm just glad I got to make some great memories with my friends, and I wish them all the best of luck.
Senior year has meant to me getting ready for my life, the next chapter of my life, and kind of a year-long goodbye of our last football game, last everything, last soccer game. So it's really been special for me, and it's helping me move on to my freshman year at college. So I'm excited.
Senior year, it was the last year being on top. It was from middle school all the way to high school. You worked your way up in the class. It was the underdogs, now we're the top. It's the last time we're going to be at the top. At college, everybody has looked about the same age, but senior year, it's your last year to be the leader, to let people follow after you, and just to leave your mark on the school, leave an impact.
This senior year made me really select my friends better, make sure that I know who's going to be there for me when I go out of high school. So when I come back, I can see them. Who's going to be there to help me when I need them. It was basically social.
Senior year means the end of being a kid and finally becoming an adult and becoming independent.
Senior year was like just that last year of high school, just being able to hang out with my friends, you know, kind of counting down the days until we're moving on to something bigger in our lives.
Senior year to me was a lot of stress and expenses and some more stress, but it was a lot of good times with my friends that I won't forget.
Most about high school is probably lacrosse and having my teammates and my coach and just having that second family and that bond with all those girls. It is something that I'll never forget.
I think I'm just going to miss my teachers. I feel like I've just made such a great connection with them over the years. I'm just going to miss them teaching me lessons about life.
I'm going to miss all my high school friends and running track.
You know, like the spirit and the camaraderie, you know, all the pep rallies and all the events like homecoming and like the football games, you know, that was real fun, and you're not going to get that in college, and yeah, that's what I'll miss the most.
I'm just going to miss, you know, all the people I've grown up with over the past 10 years, and having to move on will be tough, but I'll always remember the friends I've had here at Creekside.
That just the comfortable relationship that you've created with a lot of people, you're not going to have that in college, and like those are the people that know you the best and like that have known you for so long, and I'm going to miss them so much next year.
Going to football games, high school football games. I mean, next year we're going to be all going to college football games, and it's going to be like more people, and I just think this year was just like the student section was my favorite. That's what I'm going to miss most. Basketball student section and football student section were all like the best.
High school, what I'm going to miss the most is my track team and having my dad coach me all throughout my high school years. And also going to miss my best friend, also other friends that I made. And it's going to be different. It's going to be sad, but something new when we all leave, so it's all good.
I'm just going to really miss playing basketball with all my friends and running track and just having a good time.
I'll probably miss like having all my friends in one place the most, because after like graduation, everyone goes off in their separate directions.
I'm gonna miss Friday night lights the most. You know, being an athlete, I really love being out there on the field on Friday nights, playing for my school, representing them, showing them that I actually had what it took, and just having a student body behind me, because I know I'm not gonna go play any sports in college. I'm not gonna have anybody cheering for just me. So I'm gonna miss having my school behind me and showing that I can put forth the effort to represent them.
What I'm going to miss most about senior year is seeing my friends every day and going to football games and pep rallies and all the dances and just having fun.
Mr. Creekside was something that was really fun to do my senior year. Like a lot of times with like fundraisers and things like that, as your senior year comes around, you kind of just, everything falls out and you're like, let me just get out of here. But I'm really glad that I was involved in something like that, because it was not only good to put on college applications, but it was really fun to be a part of something that really went towards a good cause, and everybody got to have fun while they were doing it. So,
the coolest things that I got to do my senior year was be a co-host with Owen Wheeler during the pep rallies, and I think it's just a real feeling when you run out into the court and you see, you know, your whole entire school, and everybody's excited, everybody's happy, everybody's having a good time, everybody's, you know, cheering for something, cheering for your school and representing your class, and being able to just look around and just see an entire student body, you know, being one together was a surreal feeling, and I think it's something that I'll remember always.
I'll also miss the things that I've been able to do this year, like run pep rallies for the class, do Mr. Creekside. Those are easily some of the most memorable experiences that I've had this year, and I'm going to miss not being able to do that once I go on to college. I'm going to miss all the people here, all the memories I've made, and hopefully the legacies that we've left as a class, and what the class has left on us.
That's Knighline for you.
It's both of our last times anchoring, so Thanks, Creekside, for everything.
Have a great rest of your life.
Bye.